Hey my fellow ink drinkers, and welcome. Today I have a slightly different type of video for you. I am going to do a movie review. I know I've done books versus movie videos, but today is solely about a movie. And if there is a book out there, I didn't look into it, so let me know if there is and I will definitely read it. So stick around to find out what I thought of As Above, So Below. Hello and welcome to Dark Violet Dreams. I'm so glad you're here. So normally I talk a lot about dark fiction. I will branch out and talk about other books. Sometimes I do books versus movie videos. I'll do reading vlogs and tags and all sorts of bookish things. But I also really love watching movies. I don't always have the time to sit and watch a movie, especially by myself. I often watch movies with the family or shows and things like that. But the other night I watched As Above, So Below, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't expect to. So this movie follows an alchemist slash adventurer who is on a mission to find a specific stone that could have healing properties or I don't know how to word it, maybe grant immortality or lengthen one's life. So it is quite the ride, I have to say. She ends up in Paris and enters the catacombs and is trying to find a way to this section underground that is unknown. And so she hires a cameraman and convinces an old friend who is kind of into the same types of things to come along. And they hire a crew who kind of knows the catacombs and the unknown spaces underneath Paris. And so they dive deeper and deeper into these underground tunnels to find what she's looking for. Things get sinister, they get dark, they get scary, and if you have claustrophobia, fair warning, you will definitely struggle through this movie. I had to pause it when I was about 25 minutes from the end because the claustrophobia was really getting to me. There are some other things that could be spooky, there are things that could be scary, but that's what affected me the most. Now, this is a found footage style movie, so I was a little apprehensive going in. I don't normally enjoy found footage movies because they're a bit shaky, they're a bit hard to follow, some of the angles are just confusing for me. It's just how my brain works. But I do have to say, the found footage style worked beautifully with this. In my own opinion, I know there were people that didn't enjoy that, but this is all my opinion. Keep that in mind. This is not solid information. This is based on my experience, my preferences, all that. I don't think it would have gotten under my skin or affected me so deeply had it been shot in a more traditional way. So I like that it was the found footage style where they've got cameras on their headlamps and someone's carrying a camera around. It just worked out better that way, in my opinion. Some things that I really liked about this movie were the exploration of kind of more ancient beliefs, religious beliefs, and the 9 circles of hell, things like that. It really explored also each of the characters' regrets in a way. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it. It clawed at each person's conscience in a way, and I really liked that. There weren't a ton of jump scares, at least that I remember, but I was constantly waiting for them. And I just really liked, there were certain aspects in this movie that reminded me of the book I'm working on. Not necessarily the plot, the storyline, anything like that, just little elements that I was like, ooh, that's kind of what I envisioned when I was writing this scene in my book. So I really like that. It made it a lot of fun and more relatable, and it makes me even more excited to continue working on the edits in my book and to kind of get it out there. So I enjoyed this movie. I gave it 4 out of 5 skulls. And I look forward to finding some more movies that have a similar feel. So if you have any suggestions for me, please leave them below, and hopefully others will see your suggestions as well and kind of find some good movies to watch. So I'd love to hear, have you seen As Above, So Below? What did you think of it, and would you recommend it to your horror-loving friends? I could have gone into more detail. I could have given you some more facts about this. Next time I'll try to remember to do these things, but I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants this weekend and getting some videos out. So I appreciate that you took the time to listen, and hopefully you'll come back again. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy dark fiction, horror, things like that. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope you have an amazing day or night. Until next time, cheers. Hey my fellow drinkers.